My name is Rufo Goreski. I'm the CEO of Trustless AI. We're about bringing freedom and peace of mind to your private digital life. There are 60 million high net worth individuals in the world. They accrue 53 trillion in assets, and their second concern is cybersecurity. There are 10,000 family offices, 10 trillion in assets. Their number one concern is cybersecurity. There is nothing they can buy, a huge unmet demand. They have to live with it like rain and lightning, like a natural phenomena. What is the source of the problem? And devices are too complex, they're obscure, there are supply chains which are too complex, blind trust, but is it really a technical problem? Only 1 out of 60 million flights results in an accident. We're really good at technology, at certifications. Everything is broken by design. Nation states break technologies and the standards because they have to pursue terrorists and so on. So we're building a brand new computing device, which is 100 times simpler than your phone, only 2 millimeter thin. We're building a certification body, which independently will certify the level of security of this device, but also means by which you have lawful access. And we have a supply chain, which is even resilient from state attacks. Nobody wants to carry an extra device, so you carry it in a custom leather wallet, which comes in many, many different styles. Messaging, private banking, finalize an agreement. It can come in all the styles, and anyone can write an app. And if it's validated by a certification body, it's in. 4 things nobody does. Everything is transparent of the critical hardware and software. Extreme level of review in relation to complexity. We have 5 citizen witness during fabrication and even to access the server room. And we have this new certification body, which is going to independently certify. Our competitor is mainly the airplane. People fly not to get compromised. Some hardware devices are control all the supply chain, but they're too complex. Some applications like Signal are perfectly secure, but no app can be more secure than the device it runs on. It's mainly a green field, but it's about 60 billion TAM, and we think we can get 5 billion in 5 years. We have 70 years of experience in hardware security, supply chain, fabrication, and banking on the team. We have really experienced advisors. We're going to market with 10,000 units for the rich and famous, get a brand, then lower the price and go for hundreds of thousands, which with many apps. So this the business model is quite sophisticated. There's a range of different pricing. We have a functional proof of concept device. We raised from a few angels. We have this certification body along the way. We had 2 awards, and we're working closely with large Swiss banks. We are 6 million and 20 months from going to market with 10,000 devices. We're running a 1 million seed round, but also interim round, but also dealing for a 6 million round with larger investors.
Thank you very much, Rufo. Oh.
Yeah, so definitely, I think you must be coming across this question quite often. The name, Trustless AI, like the kind of solutions that you've explained is amazing, but why trustless? I mean, what made you come up with that kind of a name? I just want to know, that's all.
Yeah, so trustless in the IT security field, especially in cryptocurrency and blockchains, is defining distrustful and untrusting. So not trusting anybody and creating a process in which you have a governance and certification in which assume everything and everybody to not be trusted is the only way to get trustworthiness. So that's the core approach to achieve this level of security.
All right, thanks.
I have a quick question. Is this a technology looking for, is this a solution looking to a problem, or did you guys pivot from something else, or why?
The why, we started as 20 years ago pursuing democracy and freedom through devices for enabling democracy and privacy of all the individuals. Once we started building this level of security, which is respective of your constitutional rights, we understood that the ones that are really looking and ready to pay for this are rich people, which the richer they get, the bigger their cybersecurity problem gets. And so that's why we're now focusing as a beachhead on those target users.
So I've got 2 questions. You know, saying that I'm going to be targeting rich is very easy, but doing that is not so easy. What is your go-to-market strategy on that? Number 1. Number 2 is, how much units have you sold so far, if you have sold anything yet?
We are still 20 months and 6 million from going to market with 10,000 devices. We finished an acceleration program in Geneva called FinTech Fusion. And then a year ago, we moved to Zurich to be closer to the largest private banks in the world. And we're deep down in negotiating a first deal. And that will be our channel for going to market and reaching a very large number of family offices and high net worth individuals and their associates, which will be main clients. And recently, we're pitching to family office associations so that we can get two birds with one stone, investors and users.
Okay, thank you so much, Rufo.